Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about introduction part of constructor in C#.NET. At here I made some points. The first point is a constructor is a method. So it's just like a method. Here I created one method, name is display, and here this is the constructor. So at here bracket here also. So here you can write block statement in constructor and with block statement or they're also in method. So a constructor is a method that will run when you instantiate the class. So it will run when you instantiate the class. So instantiate the class means or create an object or create a specific class or executable file. So constructor will run when we are creating any object or a specific or class or executable files. So this is the first point about the constructor. And here the second point is name of constructor is the same name of class. So at here the class name is program and here constructor name same program. And if I'm going to change anything at here, so see at here read. So let's execute at here code. So at the error message is method must have return time. So when I changed program to program 1, so it considered as a method and method must have return time. So this is the thing. So name of constructor is same name of class. So this is the second point. And your third point, if class does not contain any constructor, then compiler create default constructor. Suppose if there are no any constructor inside program. Suppose if I am going to mark this one comment. So no any constructor in the program. So at here at the runtime, so here I am going to mark this one also comment. So if class doesn't contain any constructor, so in class no any constructor, then compiler create default constructor. So this is the program. So this is the default constructor. So this is the third important point. And hereafter, fourth, constructor does not contain return type or void keyword. So at here, I'm going to mark this word on comment. So at here, constructor does not contain any return type. So suppose if I give at here void and let's execute the code. Click no. So at your program member name cannot be same as their enclosing tag. So at your member name, program member name cannot be. So when you include at your void, then this kind of message it's come. So class name is the program and here also I'm using program. So member name cannot be same as their enclosing tag. So enclosing tag cannot be the same. That means it considered as a method. So method must not be same as a class name. So this is the fourth point about constructor does not contain return type. So when we are using void, so it considered as a program member name. So it's a name cannot be the same as their enclosing tag. So let's remove that here. So we can't do any return type or void keyword inside constructor. And if you are going to execute, so add here no error. So this is the fourth point about constructor. So fifth point is class contain more than one constructor. So see at here, this is one constructor and here this is the second constructor. It means constructor can accept parameter. So if we create more than one constructor, so right here we can also do we can also include parameter in the constructor. So see right here, this no any parameter at program here, and here this is a two parameter. So this is the fifth important point. Class contain more than one constructor. So this is one constructor, this is two. You can create more than two, more than or five. So it means constructor can accept parameter. So this is accepting parameter at here. So this is the fifth point. Hereafter, sixth point is constructor invoke automatically at the time of of memory allocation of the object. So suppose here I created object P1. So this is P1, and constructor invoke automatically. So it invoke automatically when memory allocation of the object and when we are using new keyword. So in system, in some particular address that create object P1. So suppose if address is 1001, and hereafter program P1 equal to new program. So that create object P1, and here that allocate the memory in the system at some particular address. And here I created P2 object with the help of new keyword. So here this is P2. And suppose if I am going to give at here, the address is 1002. So at here, this has two parameter. The value is 12 and 12. So inside the P2 two parameter at here P1 dot display. So P1 is the object of program class. So that call display method. So at here this called display method. So let's understand the program how that work. So if you debug the code, control comes to main method. Here I created P1 object. Here P1 object there, and hereafter new program. So this is a constructor program constructor that has no any parameter. So that search in block of code, is there any program constructor available? So yes, that is available. So control comes to this point here, that go inside. So at here the two values a equal to 10 and b equal to 25. So at here in P1 object that has two value a equal to 10 and b equal to 25. And hereafter there is nothing, so that back to this point, and hereafter that create P2 object with the help of new keyword program. So this has two values 12 and 12. So this is the P2. So this is the address here, and this has two parameter. First is 12 and second also 12. So now here new keyword program. So this called program constructor that has two parameter. So two parameter. So that control comes to this point. So this point that receive or 12 here that receive 12. So that coincides sum equal to sum plus a plus b. So at 12 plus 12 the value come 24. 24 go to sum. Hereafter console cast out writer method. So this display into the output screen and the value of sum. some value is now 24 that display. And here after that, go back to this point. Here after control comes to this point, p1 dot display. So p1 object of program class. So that called display method. So display method control comes to this point here. Console class dot write line. Value of a. So a value is now at here or 10. So that display 10. Console dot write line. Value of b that display 25. And hereafter when display method work over, then that back to this point. Hereafter console.readline, so this take one input from keyword and terminate the output display. So see at here the output sum of two number 24, A10, B25. So this is the user of constructor. So constructor is the same name with the class name, and here this is a program class name. If you change anything at here program to program, so at here method must have, so this consider as a method. Now it's changed to method. So in constructor must be the same name with class name. To allocate the memory, we are using new keyword in the program. So this is the new keyword to allocate the memory in the system. So this is the sixth important point about constructor in C#.NET. So I hope guys you understand. So if you have any doubt related to this, leave a comment. Definitely I will reply. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next week. Thank you.